AITA for telling my parents I no longer want to visit them on their birthdays or family holidays. I-21F have been having a rough patch with my parents lately. For some context, I've been in the military since I turned 17, working as an engineer. I live in the barracks, and for the past 4 years, I've been visiting my parents at home for family events. Last week, my mother, 52F, called me and started complaining about how much she misses me. She was quite upset that I didn't even try to attend her birthday party last week. My reply made my parents angry. I told my mother that I wasn't interested in celebrating the birthday of someone who didn't care about me, and that I wasn't willing to sit on a train for 5 hours. My mother lost it, saying she wasn't aware she'd raised a daughter who hated her family, and that I should have made the effort to see her on her birthday. She followed up by saying that since I chose to work in the army, I should be the one making the effort to visit my family, who all live relatively close. I understand where my mother is coming from, but throughout my entire military career, my parents have only visited me once, when I graduated from Harrogate. My sister, 29F, and her family have come to visit a couple of times, mainly to drive me back home and give me a chance to rest. I told my mother that while I understood her feelings if I wanted to see them, I would travel, and if they wanted to see me, they should also make the effort. She wasn't having any of it. Eventually, I told my parents I didn't have time to argue over this and that I would no longer be traveling to see them if they weren't willing to do the same for me. My sister understands both sides but doesn't want to intervene, and my parents refuse to consider my perspective. I also brought up my mother's age and my father is 56M to point out that they are both fully capable of traveling and, in my opinion, still quite young.